The nighttime is the right time. One of the things that I've noticed with new traders that's so important that they really don't understand is your nightly routine. Most of the time that you spend as a trader should really be in preparation of the markets and in preparation of yourself versus the actual buying and selling and hitting buttons. I've studied thousands of traders. In my boot camp, I grade all my students' trades, so I understand exactly what each trader is doing. One of the biggest problems that most traders have is what? They overtrade. They get their account and it's just, right? And they go berserko making 30, 40, 50 trades in a day. You can't get ahead like that. Why? Commissions eat you up. You just grind out your account. You ever see that where it's like you're not really losing, but your account just kind of dwindles to nothing? A lot of that is just from overtrading. A real trader spends 5 times more time in actually preparing themselves for the market and preparing their minds than they ever do hitting buttons. I spend maybe 30, 40, 50 minutes trading a day when the market is hot. But I spend hours a day actually getting ready for the market. So what are some things that you can do every single day? First thing you need to do is figure out, are you a day trader or a swing trader? A day trader is somebody that's actively trading throughout the day. Their hold times are anywhere from a few minutes to a couple hours. A swing trader is somebody who's holding stocks for days to potentially weeks. As a swing trader, you're only gonna make a few trades a week. So where does your time go? These are the things that you need to do every single day if you're a swing trader. Number 1, spend your time building and pruning watch lists. Run through all the good sectors and then run very specific scans for momentum so you know which stocks are in play that you need to watch. You want to look out for trends. Second thing you need to do is your trade journal. As a swing trader, your journaling is one of the most important things you can do. You need to study what's working for you, what's not working for you. But most importantly, it's going to tell you what's working in this market. As you probably noticed in the last, say, 3 to 6 months, breakout trades haven't been working as well. It's been mean reversion trades. Why? The market's been in a big, giant, fat range. So every time the market looks like it's going to break out, you're buying breakout stocks, and then what happens? You get hit with news, tariff stuff, all that kind of stuff happens. You get stopped out of all your breakout trades. Why is that? It's not really the news. It's the fact that the market's just been in a big range all year. So you need to figure out what kind of trades are working for you and which ones are causing you losses. That's going to keep you out of trouble. And then third, the most important thing, you've got to study big winners. What are the characteristics of momentum stocks? The stocks like Roku, Shop, Chipotle, the ones that have been really running this year. You need to back test and see what are the characteristics, the patterns, the news catalysts that are making these stocks go on big runs. Stocks like Roku go from $30 to $170. Is that just because of pure technical analysis? No. There's a news component that's coming into it. There's share characteristics. What's the float? What's expanding volume? You need to know all these things. If you can narrow those down, now you know what will be in the next big winner if you see it. Now, if you're a day trader, this is all a little bit different. You're making so many trades a day. On average, I might make 5 to 10 trades a day. So the most important thing I do at night is journaling. I use TraderView and I upload all my trades every single night. I need to study what's working. What kind of patterns are working for me right now and which ones are actually causing me losses. For example, we trade ORB patterns. ORB is one of my favorite patterns, but in certain markets it doesn't really work as well. You need either earnings season or some type of breakout market for that pattern to work well. There are markets where pullback trading works just better than breakout trading. So you need to study your trades to figure out when that shifts. Your past trades will tell you when there's a shift in markets so that you can start to correlate which patterns you need to trade. In my boot camp, I teach 18 patterns. That's for a specific reason. Not every pattern works all the time. Like if you're just sitting there doing flag pattern, flag pattern, flag pattern, flag pattern, and you think it's gonna work 52 weeks of the year, you are in for a rude awakening. I used to be the same way. I loved flat top breakouts, and when I was a new trader, like I crushed it trading this pattern for like 6 months straight. All of a sudden, the market shifted, and for months, like every time I saw the pattern, I would take it, and then I'd lose on it. At that time, I wasn't doing any journaling. If I had a proper journal, I would know after a few days, this type of pattern is something I just can't take anymore. So really focus in on your journal. You should spend more time journaling and studying your trades than you ever do clicking your buttons. Second part, you gotta run your scans. At night, I'm doing a few things. I'm running 2 momentum scans, 1 a liquid gainer scan. I'm looking for stocks that are moving up 3% or more with 2 times its normal volume. This is very, very important. You need that expanding volume so that you know which stocks are actually starting to get confirmation with real buying and real selling. Second part, I keep a go-to list of stocks. All my students have access to this. We keep a list of 100 stocks that are in play in the market right now. Stocks that are trending both up or down and moving in clean, recognizable ways. Why do I want to track these? Because I don't want to depend on a scan for them to show up. If I know there's 100 hot stocks in the market, then I want to keep a look at them at all times, so I look through it every day. It'll only take you 5, maybe 10 minutes max to flip through those 100 stocks and do a liquid gainer scan. Then the third part, and this is the most important, what are you doing for your continuing education? As traders, we need to spend more time learning and developing ourselves than we ever do hitting buttons. But sometimes when we're new, we get that backwards. We'll spend 8 hours in front of the computer, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, and we'll spend like 2 minutes journaling or none, and a few minutes preparing for the day, but we spend 8 hours trading. We need to turn that ratio around. You need to spend hours preparing, learning, studying, and only minutes trading. So what are you doing for your continuing education? Are you taking classes? It doesn't have to be my boot camp, but you should learn from somebody. It could be just from watching free YouTube videos, reading books, talking to other traders. There are so many things you can do to learn trading and learn even past that. That's important. Right now, even for me, I've been doing this for over 10 years. I've got a group of traders that I talk to every single night. I give them a call, see what they're thinking, look at differing opinions. I try to learn stuff. I'm always watching YouTube videos and reading trading books, even to this day. I spend hours every day learning and developing myself, not just my trading. This is important. You need to really kind of work on your mind too. Read books about other stuff, right? It could be time management, it could be psychology, it could be mindset, but really get that good stuff in your brain. It's gonna make a long-term impact over the course of years. The less time you spend trading, the more time you spend learning, guys. It's going to flip your earnings in this business, especially if you want to survive. So guys, let me know if you have any questions, and as always, smash that like button. We love to grow the community, and I look forward to reading and responding to your comments.